We haven't really talked too much about the Smash that's been announced because there's nothing to talk about. We just have a date that it's coming this year. But what do you want to see in Smash? I know me and Corey were talking about it a bit in the car ride here. You missed the single player mode, right?
Yes. I kind of like the single player in Brawl, I believe it was. Right?
I can never remember if it was Brawl or Melee.
Melee was for the GameCube.
Yeah.
Which did have a single player and it was kind of arcadey. And then Brawl came out with this very interesting kind of story-based one. And
with the good cutscenes and stuff.
Yeah, it has some cool cutscenes.
Yeah.
And it's a good way to like train yourself with different characters.
Yeah, and it intros like these characters too. Like Star Fox comes out of nowhere and flies in on DK, and DK's just like, but it's like, it's cool. And then they kind of just took it away they just made it like solely a fighting game. The last edition, which was good. They focused on that. It made it a good game. They took away the stupid slipping, falling mechanic.
No tripping.
But like, and then they just kind of missed that extra thing. And like the teaser trailer they showed, it was like a cool cutscene, like the other thing. Like
for the new Smash.
Well, no, not the new one. For the last one.
Okay.
The teaser trailer was just like Charizard flying out of nowhere, and they're all facing off in this like weird deserty area. And I thought for sure it was like gonna be story based, but nope. It was they're just saying that Charizard's like a solo character that you don't have to do like the trainer anymore.
Yeah, which I miss. I actually miss Squirtle and Ivysaur, especially Squirtle. Squirtle was fun. Yeah. The Brawl was slower than Melee, but Squirtle made up for it.
Yeah. Character-wise, we're going to see Splatoon.
Yeah, that's pretty much a guarantee.
There was that, we were talking about it, the ARMS characters, possibly.
Mm-hmm. Right, and we didn't talk about that. We played that this weekend. Games we've never played before.
ARMS and Pokken Tournament, too.
Tried out ARMS and Pokken. It's fun, but it's not... ARMS could definitely see us playing some more. Pokken Tournament was hard to figure out how someone was winning necessarily. It was a little more, I'm sure it wasn't random, but it didn't feel quite so intuitive, I suppose. Strangely, considering ARMS
took a little while to get used to.
Flying your arms around, yeah. But it was like interesting because it wasn't their traditional way of playing a game, I guess.
But I definitely think that's going to be a character.
The ARMS character?
That's like Nintendo's character.
Get some Springman and Ribbon Girl in
and then they fight. They're fighters. Well,
yeah,
of course, they're going to go to a fighting game. Yeah. And it makes sense that you do like he'd stretch to grab the edge to pull himself up kind of thing, or do like a crazy whipping throw move.
Definitely have ranged moves.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, I'd probably even do like...
He'd be like a stretchy arm Little Mac. Kinda.
Yeah. Or maybe, could even have projectiles because a lot of the stuff flew off too.
I forgot they have like
the
different
little
gloves.
Flying scarab things or whatever they were.
Yeah, so there's all sorts of different options and things to do with them. They could do like multiple arm character. They could do one of the big guys too.
There'll be an ARMS stage.
Yeah, definitely.
With that awesome singing with no words.
Yeah, no kidding.
They gotta put some words in there.
They didn't put any words.
I don't mind it. I don't mind I like the song.
Oh yeah,
it's an interesting melody, but it feels so strange.
It's missing.
Yeah, you don't hear a lot of like words in Nintendo games for their music.
No,
Sonic likes to do that, but Nintendo games not really. Nothing even comes to mind. They're all just melodies.
They don't like a lot of talking in their games in general.
True.
Most of the heroes are mutes,
and when they do get voice acting, everyone criticizes it.
Yeah,
Zelda. So I wonder if they're going to do that again. At least the English versions, apparently. Japanese were not so bad.
The old Zeldas, they had voices that, hey, listen.
Good old Navi. The best voice of all, of course.
Yes.
Yeah. What do you want to see in the new Smash, Chris, other than characters? As far as the styles, do you prefer the slower Brawl, the faster Melee, or are we at a good place now with...
I like the way it is in the Wii U version. Yeah, I'd probably like it faster than slower.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know why they decided to slow it down so much for Brawl.
Well, I think the whole everyone was like doing all the rolls and dodges and
Is
stuff.
my mic even picking anything up?
Yeah. Talk.
Okay. Hey, someone hit red.
Someone hit red?
Corey.
What?
All right. Better to hit red than to be too quiet. Maybe. I don't know. Doesn't matter.
Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, I was saying Brawl. I think the whole thing that they tried to do was kind of calm down the people that were really rolling around and
Doing the wave
dodging.
dashing or whatever it was called.
Yeah, they're doing
Wave
a lot of that dodging stuff. Whatever it was.
Was it wave? Was that? I'm thinking about Mario Kart with wave dashing. I don't even because I know in one of the Mario Karts there was like this technique that made you ridiculously fast.
They put the trip mechanic and they made everyone slower. So, and I think people were angry about that because from Melee everything was fast, right?
Yeah.
Like look at what people playing Star Fox. Holy
Well, they
cow.
would just go hyper back and forth.
Oh
right?
yeah, I used to do that to you guys sometimes. Just Mario or Fox back and forth, like run, hit, and then in the air, and then, but it made crazy combos that like suddenly people were getting hit like 4 or 5 times and they're in danger.
Yeah.
Whereas Brawl kind of took that away. Like you could do some combos, but it was like slower, more deliberate.
They were like planned combos.
Yes.
Like Nintendo would set out which combos you were allowed to do. You can't so much make up your own. I'm
And
sure
then-
you could still.
Then they kind of did like a
pro.
kind of made it like 50-50 with the last one.
Yeah.
And so I'm hoping that it'll be close to the last one or a little bit in between that and Melee.
Yeah. I find it's always a bit of a game of like rock, paper, scissors. I guess most fighting games kind of are. Even in Smash, it's like you can decide to block, grab, or dodge, or attack.
Well, yeah, if
And so you
if
have to like
someone's
read your
blocking-
opponent the whole time. So even if it is slow or fast, you still have to like read your opponent properly. So it's always a good time, especially when it's a 3-player free-for-all Jigglypuff fight, which you can go and watch up on Twitch right now over at Postnerdism.
Our final match was 3 Jigglypuffs.
Yeah.
Who is the
You can
strongest?
just fast forward there and start at the end. It's the best game of all.
You kind of need 4 for that game.
4 for Smash.
Yeah, it makes it a bit more. You kind of square off on either end
Yeah.
fighting,
You're
whereas
able to
the
have-
3, someone gets trapped in the middle and they're basically just. They wait. People on the side wait for their chance to come in and hit them.
Yeah. Although we have pretty entertaining matches with the 3 of us as well, since
Well, then we end up teaming up all the time.
there's always somebody stuck in the middle. It's in panic mode.
Well, that's why I like that new mechanic we're doing where the losers change their characters, have to choose a different character, and the winner has to stay as the character until they lose.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And I like that because a lot of times it's the vengeance of you won the last match, I'm taking you down.
Carries over instead of just being
Yeah.
per match basis.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I hope they just have single player for sure. I really like the little mini games that they had in even the first Smash. The hunt the targets, and I guess they just had like the sandbag thing.
And I think there was like a race to the finish.
Yeah.
It was like
Oh
an
yeah,
actual
right.
race.
Yeah. And that was a Melee, I think, where you had like different levels as the character. Like Samus had an actual like Metroid level, and you had Mario levels and stuff.
Well, they were like based on their strengths too. Like certain characters were better at aerial things, so then their targets were aerial more,
Yeah.
you know. And
Yeah, those
there's
were always fun.
certain times where you actually had to like, you have to use your like laser gun with Fox in order to get this one target.
Yeah.
There's no chance you're going to get it any other way.
Yeah, I wonder if on the Switch too, if they're gonna change the way you play with each other, potentially.
So like what?
Like if you have your own screen, if it's gonna be more like focused on your character somehow. So when you have like, if they're gonna keep like 8-player battles,
Maybe.
then you don't like, you have massive stages and people can actually be fighting in different spots without the screen being ridiculous and
True,
stretched
but
out.
I think the reason why they do that is because you want to see everyone at all
Yeah.
times.
Maybe you could have
don't
a
want to
mode
get
to toggle it.
blindsided from, I don't know, Lucas using his super bomb thing because you didn't even see it coming.
That's true. Well, not like ridiculously zoomed in, but I don't know. It'd be nice if you had like a toggle so you could see close and far away.
Yeah.
If you had your own screen, which actually reminds me of like, I wonder if they're going to do that for Mario Tennis.
That
If you
I
always
think
get to be
they
on your
would.
own side, because that would
think
be,
they
we've
would.
talked about that before, but that would be perfect for that game. Definitely justify owning 2 copies of it, or at least between the group.
Yeah. Gets
Although-
a bit difficult on the receiving side.
Yeah, if you could just always be on your side, it'd be much more balanced, I think.
Can you connect two switches using two TVs as well? Or do the switches have to be
Well, you can play
out
online.
of the TV? No, what I'm saying is like, if it does it have like a connection with just the consoles, kind of like how the DSs used to work?
Actually, don't know. Have we ever tried
never
playing
tried that.
Switch around
think so.
no internet connection? We should try it. Go out into a park.
Well, speaking of Smash, I just brought the what do you call it? Brawl Out is I just bought.
Oh,
it.
for
I
the
just
Switch.
Bought it.
It's called
Yeah.
Brawl Out.
Brawl Out.
Oh, wow.
And well, it's got different characters and looks cool.
Yeah.
It's just like it was like $20. Let's see what it's got.
Can you all play on the same
play
system?
it later?
Yeah, just give it a shot.